Remarkably, the entire history of the Catholic Church is prefigured by the entire history of Israel in the Old Testament, in chronological order. Our Lady of Lourdes is part of this amazing story and is prefigured in the Old Testament by Jeremiah and Ezekiel. For a complete video with scriptural references and other source documentation, please refer to our video, Our Lady of Lourdes, Prefigured in the Old Testament. Here is a short summary of the parallels between Our Lady of Lourdes and Jeremiah and Ezekiel. The prophet Jeremiah hid the Ark of the Covenant in a cave, and when some tried to find the place where he hid it, he said that the Ark will remain hidden. And as far as we know, Jeremiah never revealed the secret where the Ark is hidden to anyone, and he died with that secret. During the apparitions to Saint Bernadette, Our Lady revealed a secret to Saint Bernadette, and as far as we know, she never revealed that secret to anyone, and she died with that secret. Immediately before the Babylonians came to destroy Jerusalem and to bring her people into captivity, Jeremiah took the Ark of the Covenant and he hid it in a cave. Only 2 years before the confiscation of the Papal States in 1860, Our Lady of Lourdes also appeared in a cave. Ezekiel was a prophet in Jerusalem right before the Babylonian captivity. One of his many prophecies was about a spring of water that came forth from the base of the temple. It was small at first, but grew very large and brought life and healing wherever it flowed. Directly beneath where the Lord's shrine was to be built, Our Lady instructed Saint Bernadette to dig in the ground for a spring of water and to drink from it. It was so little at first that all Saint Bernadette got was some mud. However, in time, the spring grew and became clear. The waters from that spring can have miraculous healing powers for those who approach it with faith. Before the Babylonians came to destroy Jerusalem, Jeremiah took the Ark of the Covenant, the tent of meeting, and the altar of incense, and brought them to the cave on Mount Nebo. He also instructed that the Israelites take the sacred fire with them into captivity. When observing the grotto at Lourdes, one can immediately notice candles that are lit around the grotto, the altar at the bottom, and the statue of Our Lady which stands in the cave in which Our Lady appeared to Saint Bernadette. Jeremiah is known as the weeping prophet. He wept over the upcoming destruction of Jerusalem and the captivity of the Jews. During an apparition to Saint Bernadette, Our Lady looked east, which would have been towards Italy, and she wept. Only 2 years after the apparitions of Lourdes, the Papal States were taken from the Church, and the popes were described as prisoners in the Vatican. Jeremiah hid the Ark in a cave to keep it safe from the Babylonians. Our Lady announced that she was the Immaculate Conception, which was proclaimed by Pope Pius IX only 4 years before the apparition. Pope Pius was aware of Italy's desire to take the Papal States, and the popes prior to this period have said that the Church needed to have her own land, so as to maintain her independence and to be free from pressures from the worldly powers. Could it be that Pope Pius IX proclaimed the doctrine of the Immaculate Conception before the Kingdom of Italy came for the Papal States, because he was worried that pressures would come for him not to proclaim such an important doctrine once the Papal States were confiscated? Our Lady's announcement of the Immaculate Conception from a cave is tantamount to her saying that the doctrine is now in a safe place. Once Jeremiah hid the Ark of the Covenant in a safe place in a cave. He blocked up the entrance of the cave so that no one could find the place, nor approach it any more. And at the last apparition, Saint Bernadette was not able to approach the cave at the grotto, because the local police blocked up the area surrounding it.